Hello everyone, welcome to the daily reading. This is your daily message for tomorrow, Saturday, August 21st, 2021 for all signs. All signs that may be watching, and in this reading I'm going to be reading the collective energies, whatever messages Spirit wants to show me, what's going on for all of you out there that are watching. So, any information you may need is listed below in the description box below this video, including my website and scheduling page down there, and I also did include a Groupon link for those of you who want to save 41% off any of my 30-minute live readings. Go ahead and check that out. For your readings today, we are using the ROYO Dark Tarot. This is the mini deck. I'm also going to be pulling an oracle message from the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish. So hopefully that sounds good. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Spirit, show me what's going on for the collective tomorrow for all signs that may be watching. What do they need to know? What are the most important messages and energies you want to share with my viewers for tomorrow? 8/21/21, August 21st, 2021. Messages and energies for the collective. Show me, Spirit. Let's do 3 shuffles here. Guys, make sure you hit that like button, like, share, comment, subscribe. Do one more. For the collective tomorrow, Spirit, most important messages and energies for my viewers. Okay. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, Earth sign. We have the 7 of Coins, Earth sign, Taurus. This could also be Taurus here as well, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And we have the 5 of Coins reversed, Taurus. All right, so Taurus is coming up. I believe Uranus is going retrograde in Taurus. I'm not sure if that's happening tomorrow, when that's happening. I just know that that's been coming up astrologically. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. This is Leo. This is the 3rd decan of Leo, right? We go the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands talks about standing up and fighting for your beliefs. Okay, it talks about it does not come without adversity. It means that you're going to have to stand up and fight for what you believe is right, for what you personally believe is right. Okay, we also have, look, a little Sagittarius there. With her bow and arrow. Okay, so definitely a fire sign energy coming up as well, but that's also the Leo energy. I just like to point out that she has a bow and arrow, so there could also be Sagittarius involved here. So standing up and fighting for what is right here, for what you believe in, not backing down, facing up to the adversity, facing up to the challenges here. Let's see. Okay, I'm definitely seeing water here. It looks like swampy conditions as well. Okay, what's underneath that? The King of Pentacles. Okay. Definitely getting an earth sign coming through here. Right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of hesitation here, but I feel like we are staying the course. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles talks about slow and steady wins the race, putting one foot in front of the other. This is about also very practical energy. It reminds me of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's a very Tauran, it's a Taurus energy as well. But this is about putting in the work day after day, toil, labor, chop wood, carry water, right? 7 of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is about waiting for the results to come in. You've put in the work and now you need to maybe sit back and wait and see and take stock. Taking stock of what you're getting out of a situation. Is this producing the right results? Are you getting are your needs being met? Are you starting to turn a profit? It's kind of like looking at the ledger here, right? And then we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this is the last card here. in the spread. So, wow. I'm seeing someone like looking down into a sort of a tricky situation because I definitely see someone. It's almost like I'm looking down like a mine shaft or something, and it feels like I'm not all the way at the bottom, or I'm looking up from I'm at the bottom of a mine shaft and I'm looking up and I see someone stuck there, but I can't reach them, they can't reach me. It's like I see the way out here, I see the light, but I don't know how I can get out of this. So this is about trying to get out of some kind of, it could be a money pit. This could be also a literal, this could be a financial situation or some situation here in which there is struggle. Someone might be also waiting on someone else here to get out of, their own way. This is also about, this is an upturn here. This is about no longer focusing on what you lack and trying to get out of this place of poverty. So this could be very well someone here who's trying to steadily work their way out of a debt, or someone here that's steadily trying to patiently, I see a lot of patience and hard work here, trying to accomplish something. And I don't know where this energy started. All I know is that there's a lot of effort being put in and over a steady period of time. The problem is that I'm seeing a lot of people pointing fingers, or there could be a lot of adversity and a lot of challenges. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse says you got to start focusing on less on maybe what you don't have in a situation, and more on maybe what resources you do have at this point or what you can do. Because it feels like maybe there's a possibility here of falling behind, or that we're not really, the results are not coming in, is what I want to say. It's like they're coming in, but they're not coming in fast enough, or we're still kind of in a compromised position. A lot of Taurus energy coming up here. So what I would say is if you are a Taurus watching, and you have been you've been fighting for your rights, you've been standing up for yourself, you've had nothing but people pointing fingers at you. You've been putting in the work, putting in the effort. You're waiting for these results to come in. I feel like they are coming in. It's just it feels like it may feel hopeless at times. It may feel like you're always just like, what I need like an extra boost here of something. I feel like I need things to come in faster, funds to come in faster, or it just seems like this is taking forever. That's the feeling that I'm getting. It's just an uphill battle. I'm being drawn. I just also want to talk about the fact that our North Node is in Gemini right now. It is a true node retrograde, but we are going to be having a North Node moving into Taurus soon. And I always think about that, what that's going to look like for us as a collective. The Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. What does that translate into economically, socioeconomically, and then beyond that, spiritually, with the Hierophant there. So, and then also just everything that we've gone through over the last few years, where that's taking us. So anyway, I do feel like here there is an upturn, but it is very, very slow, and you have got to keep putting in the work, and you have got to keep trying and not giving up, not ever giving up. And that's really the message that I have. Okay, so maybe that will resonate with someone out there. I know, it to some degree it does resonate with me, so it's just like, you looking for that light at the end of the tunnel and you see it, but it's like, how much longer can I, it's applied effort over a long period of time, and you've got to continue to put in the effort. You can't just stop and wallow and think about, oh, I should be much further along. It's really, when we talk about the rat race, right? The rat race, you've got to start looking at doing your best. It's not about what other people are doing or how other people are faring. Now it's really just down to, are you doing better than you did last year? Or where do you need to be this month? Where can you get to a place where you feel good? What are your goals? What's your benchmark here? It should be based on your past performance, not on anyone else or what anyone else is doing. I think that is going to help maybe focus some of this energy. I don't know. So Spirit, what other advice can you give us for tomorrow, for whoever this resonates with, for the collective, for this Taurus and this Leo energy coming through and the Sagittarius energy? Conchomancy. Well, they're not going to be easy with me today, are they? Seashell divination, wisdom of shells. Interesting. And that's number 32, which reduces to a 5. And by the way, the numbers 8/21/21, which is the day for tomorrow, does reduce to a 5, and we are in a 5 year. So we have a 5 here. 5s do talk about adversity, but we also have double 7s here. So there is divine timing at work. There is something here, I would say, magical, worth considering. That's worth considering. So let's look this up. Conchomancy. So when I think of conchomancy, there are people that read with shells out there. I'm sure there's a few readers out on YouTube. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I don't read with shells personally. I know you can divine with shells as you can divine with gemstones. You can divine pretty much with anything. You can divine with divining rods. You can divine with any tool that you feel is sacred to you. So conchomancy is a form of divination. And then when we say wisdom of shells, maybe there is here something that you need to look into or consult with. Some of you are exploring conchomancy, for example. Some of you are near the ocean or spending time near the ocean. Maybe you've seen something in a shell. I'm also getting, when I said I'm looking down, I feel like I'm looking down into something here, right? I feel like I'm at the bottom of something and I'm looking up a shaft, or like I'm at the bottom of a mine shaft and I'm looking up. So I feel like there's something someone is looking up from or down into. There's this feeling of perspective, and with the meaning of this card here, the 5 of Pentacles reversed, I would say that you are at the bottom of the shaft looking up and that you are trying to get out of whatever this is. So there's this feeling here of needing to struggle and fight. It's going to be a challenge to get out of it, whatever it is, but applied effort over a period of time, you will eventually get yourself out of it, So someone might be looking into whether or not, how long is this financial situation, this struggle, this whatever going to go on for. Someone may literally be divining with shells. I don't know who's watching this video. Someone out there could be a diviner. So let's read it here. It says, the mermaids sing. You are being asked to listen to and begin to understand the art of reading seashells, an ancient art. Simple, pure, powerful. Seashell divination has a long sacred history, and shells, such as the beautiful cowries, were also used in fertility magics. They have been found in the burial mounds of the ancient peoples of Germany, Wiltshire, and the Orkney Isles, and in ancient China. The divine emperors were buried with 9 cowries in their mouths, currency with which to trade in the afterlife. We know the humans have been working with shell energy in a sacred way for at least 50,000 years, and every shell has its story, every shell has its energy, every shell has its message. If you have received this card, you are being asked to connect more with not only learning the meanings and messages of the cowrie, fertility, the conch, calling to your ancestors, or the scala, Aphrodite, and so many other creatures' beautiful homes, but to protect them and become a sea creature guardian. Reading and working with shells can help us connect directly to the mer energies, the sea healing, and the oceanic beings, and help us remember our deep love of the ocean. Divination. I'm only going to read the upright meaning for this card today just because of timing, but there is a reversed meaning as well. So, divination. Just as crystals hold energies and messages for us, so too do these beautiful living homes and structures of the sea creatures. Each creature resonates with a particular energy, and by connecting with their shell, holding it, feeling its qualities, and understanding its connections, we can begin to heal a part of ourselves. And while we are all perfect and unique expressions of the god and goddess of nature herself, we are also beautiful works in progress. Messages and healings from the natural world are empowering and freely available to us all. Take a walk by the shoreline and do a cleanup of any plastic or human debris you find. And once this offering is made, take another walk, this time with the intent to receive a message from the Sea Mother and the mermaids via a shell. Hold it and see what it has to say to you, and you may wish to return it to the shore with thanks for its energy, blessings, and message. Instead of claiming it, you do not need to possess everything. There's another, it says, remember the witch's reed, fairly take and fairly give. So always return something to the sea in return for what you have been given. Okay, so there's also this exploration of being eco-conscious. They talk about beauty treatments here, how to honor nature as well through eco-conscious beauty treatments. Okay, ethically sourcing products and also just giving back from what we take from the sea and the ocean. We take things, we take animals, and we discard the shells, and we do not, we're not very grateful for what we have taken, and we do not really give back, and we don't honor it in that way. But some people do. Most people don't. A lot of times not in the seafood markets and the stuff like that if they're not ethically sourced. So, has someone been discarded, or is there discarding going on here? I'm also getting some kind of unethical treatment here. Five of Pentacles in reverse can also indicate an abuse of power here. Okay. Very interesting, guys. I'm going to leave this here. I like to leave it, I'd like to, wrap it up in a nice bow for you, but I'm not really getting that. I'm kind of getting a little bit of, there is a question mark in this reading. I think it will resonate differently for everyone out there, but you get the gist of it, yes? So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this message finds you well. Take good care of yourselves. As always, love and light. Bye.